Yeah, good evening, brothers and sisters. God bless every one of you. This is Ogele TV all the way from Norway. I really appreciate everybody. Sorry, I came late, a little bit late, about 13 minutes late. Yeah, my guest is going to be joining me very soon. I want to appreciate everybody for coming to my live video today. First and foremost, let me go ahead and share the video before my guest will come around. I'm just live now. I was in another broadcast before. So, brothers and sisters, happy Sunday to you guys, men and women in this platform. Happy Sunday. How was your day? How was your church today? I hope you guys went to church. We're having my study today in the morning. So, brothers and sisters, let me go ahead and share my video before any other thing. Mr. Evans, God bless you, my brother. You are welcome to the show. Subscribe to Ogele TV on YouTube. Subscribe to Ogele Talk Show on Facebook. Please go and do that. Don't hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube, brothers and sisters. Go and subscribe now. I am begging every one of you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Clifford. God bless you and welcome to the show. Make una prepare my Christmas gift now and my New Year gift to all my fans all over the world. I need a gift from you guys. Yes. No, let's celebrate together. Like and share. Whichever time you come across my video, always like the video and share the video. As you share, God will bless you. God will always bless you as you share my video. We are approaching the Christmas. This is month of Ember. I know, Clifford, you are capable. I know all of you are capable, my brother. I know. I'll leave Ogele like that. I go sharp on our neck. So, my brother, super chat is allowed. Anything to use to support the broadcast, you can do it. My mom says I don't bab my bowl, I don't bab score. Yes. So before Christmas, my hair will come grow again. And so me I tell them arrange myself. This time around, I will put my sauce cap for head. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ogele TV. My brothers and sisters, don't hesitate to do that. If not, let that one they do for me. And make una share the video, make una thumbs up the video, make una like them. My guests will soon join me now. Let me first and foremost share the video first before they come on board. Like and share, like and share. Like and share, like and share. Thumbs up the video. Make una like the video, make una share and beg. Don't hesitate to like my video and share my video. Go and subscribe to Ogele YouTube, Ogele TV on YouTube, Ogele Talk Show on Facebook. We discuss political matters here. This platform is not for saga. We talk about the well-being of our country. How Nigeria is going to be great is the most important thing. I base in Norway. Despite I live here, my family live here, but there is a home I call my home also. Nigeria is my home. It's my homeland. It's a country I need to be proud of. How are we going to be proud of it? We all have to come together and build our nation. Very, very important. Your talking is a plus. Your sharing is a plus. Your liking is a plus. Your super chat is a plus. Yeah, you can come in, sir. Just come in, sir. You can come in, sir. Come in. Hello. You can come in. Just come in. I will accept you in. Yeah. So, my brothers and sisters, don't hesitate to share my video and like my video. Whichever time you come across my video, always like it. Very, 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 very important. As you like my video, God will support you also. As you support my platform, God will always support you. Now, let's say some people don't get notification for this YouTube. I don't know which they worry YouTube sometimes. So now make me take time to share my video. First, may it go around. Later, some people come to get this thing. Yeah, good evening, brothers and sisters. I really want to appreciate every one of you that is here today. As you come here, God bless you. You can come in now. Like and share my video. Whichever time you come across my video, like and share it. Happy Sunday to all my fans all over the world, all the Ogele TV fans, Ogele Talk Show fans. God will always bless you guys for creating time to like my video and to share my video. First and foremost, we are going to talk about Edo State. Today is on the 16th of November. Yeah, we will see some kind of political debate on ITV. So we want to see what is going on there. Can you mute yourself? Are you in,
Pardon?
Are you in the noisy area? Are you at home?
No, it's not noisy. I'm within the compound.
Okay. Yeah. God bless you. Happy Sunday. How was your day?
Oh, thank God we are fine. Happy weekend and happy Sunday.
Yeah, thank you very much. My brother, before we go ahead today, we have a lot to discuss about. We are still going to talk about the opposition parties in Nigeria. Whether opposition still exists in Nigeria, we want to know. And secondly, we are still going to talk about the first year, these 365 days in the office of our executive governor of the state. There was a debate I saw on China TV in Edo. I know he's an opposition man. The man spoke well, and APC was still there. But the video, I'm going to play the video for you to listen. For the achievement, that is his own opinion. I'm not there. The man that was illustrating the opinion, his own opinion about the achievement of Governor Senator Modo Bevolo in Edo State. So you will listen to the video before you contribute. I will go ahead and play the video.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's go there. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just hold on, please.
No problem.
I'm coming. I want to put the video on the screen so that
I know.
Subnational in Nigeria to have enthroned electronic governance, a system whereby paper affairs were being jettisoned. We are now governance was now being done on a digital electronic platform to ensure accountability and full-scale transparency, whereby every civil servant in Edo State was given a laptop and a tab, whereby they could respond to mails and attend to government files and minutes on it for speedy and effective governance. That was a system that Liberia sent people to come and study in Nigeria to see what exactly is Edo State doing, how they're able to remit governance that's being practiced in Europe and America. Mondo Pueblo came on board and gathered that e-governance and threw it in the waste bin. As if that was not enough, Mondo Pueblo moved in. There was a Edo health insurance scheme. Before, when Obasanjo was governor, Obasanjo had put in place an elaborate health insurance scheme that was targeted at giving health, accessible and quality health to the poorest of the poor in Edo State. Pensioners were all enrolled. We could see people go to the hospital, and after they've been treated, the bills amounted to about 75,000. Because they are under the health insurance scheme, you were made to pay a meager sum of 7,500, which is just barely 10%. That was to say that Edo State was interested in ensuring, because we know that health is wealth, that the people in the state are able to access cheap and affordable healthcare should the case fall in. When the Pueblo came aboard, gathered those things and shoved them down the toilet. Nobody today, that thing is a sham, it's totally non-existent. As if that was not enough, when the Pueblo went straight for the digital tax remuneration that Obasanjo had instituted to ensure that in our internally generated revenues, money is able to find access to the government coffers. It was a crime in Edo State for any tax officer to collect tax by hand. To say, hey, what's your tax? You can't pay by cash, you can't pay by hand. All of those were properly digitalized. Even down to the bus junction, you were collecting tax using the government through POS and digital platforms. So that government money will find its way to government coffers and be used for ensuring governance for a vast majority of the Edo people. What did Mondo Pueblo do? When he came aboard, he saw that with this kind of digital system, he can't steal, he can't lose. He quickly broke down the system and brought in the Atalakpa Recovery Corporate that was owned and controlled by Tony Kabaka. You see, revenue before the Obasanjo left was about 7 billion per month. It didn't take up to 3 months for revenue to plummet down to 3.4 billion. And when they got to the all-time low of about 2.something billion, Mondo Pueblo had to angrily sack them out of office because it discovered that money that was supposed to be meant for the state was not being used by Agberos at all to build hotel, to buy car, Range Rover, and to improve the loss of their lives. When you go to regular period, you see different Agberos wearing different uniform. It was as though they were doing it as sports. People were collecting revenue were more than the people that revenue was being collected from. All shades of people, you see red, you see blue, you see green, different kind of car, retail, and all of them were out there. All they're doing, collecting revenue from one government. When the government suffered that dangerous loss, he knew they could not continue. He chased them away. What did the institute? Shady and Lion go back to say, Obasanjo, let's bring the digital method of remuneration. They are caught in the web. Is it that digital? Is it that manual? And they are running it in a confused manner. As it was not enough, Okwebolo moved again. He entered the Edo GIS. We had in Edo State a very well-structured information survey whereby you could get your CFO very easily with less than 220,000 people were getting CFOs in Edo State. The issue of land administration and ownership was being resolved. You could get the people of somebody and go to GIS and check who owns the land. But today, Mondo Pueblo has not signed up to 30 CFOs in the government. The ones they signed, the signature are neither yet nor there. People are complaining, which one is Okwebolo? Is Okwebolo that signed this one? Or is Okwebolo that signed this one? There's no correlation between what Okwebolo can do. When we complain, what did he do? He ran and said that there's one boy that bought 17,000 hectares of land. He's a small boy. We don't know where he got the money from. Please, nobody should do CFO again, no, until we investigate that one small Yahoo boy went to bust that land. Look at the level of cluelessness and ineptitude. And just a government hurting geoinformation services because what? One boy went to buy land that he cannot account for. That's the level. As it was not enough, Okwebolo went into the Solomon Ariase Command and Control Center elaborate security infrastructure that was installed by Obaseki for what we call collaborative security and prompt response. Where the emergency lines in the state, 112 and 739, where you could call, there was police there was army, there was navy, there was a civil defense. If you had any issue in the state, you could call and you get immediate response. There was no firefighting services there. There were cameras positioned at different places in the state where they were monitoring the security of the camera at Bobai, camera at Ring Road. They were monitoring. There was a central command that consisted. Because he just heard there's Godwin Obaseki that did it. That's the only crime. Once he just heard that it's Godwin Obaseki that did it, so this one cannot survive. He crashed the thing. Security plummeted drastically. People were struggling. Like, we'll go into security. Obaseki attacked that one.
Okay.
As if that was not enough. There are many destruction he did. He moved again, grew. He now attacked education.
I'm happy you have given us.
Obaseki went for the Edo best with a jocular because he knew that was one of the prime projects that Godwin Obaseki instituted. The Edo Basic Education Center that was so good that Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, you should not state that can be compared to Edo State, came to Edo State to study what Obaseki has done, the level of standardization, the evaluation and monitoring mechanism that was built into the system to ensure standardized teaching, punctuality, and productivity in learning. Obaseki took education beyond mortar and brick and red roof. They understand that after you have a class and you have a roof, what is most critical is the inculcation of knowledge.
All right.
Whereby people, what did the Pablo do? He packed all those things. True, today, they are not digital, it's not manual. Today, they are sending lesson notes. Let me quickly round up on this one. They are sending lesson notes on WhatsApp. Teachers that don't have WhatsApp, we cannot gather paper and go to the headmaster office and go and copy what to teach the children that day after they send it to WhatsApp. They come to class and teach. Or probably these things I'm not saying they are in. They go to public teachers.
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
What did they bring?
Calm down now. Taking all the time. No, there are a lot to talk about. You have set a stage for us to pedestal. Only you cannot take all the time. They have to use time for us.
Next to nothing.
Only you can take all the time. There is so much to dwell on.
He ran to Abuja, went to go and carry mobilizer for.
Thank you.
When
I get my time, don't stop me.
Tinubu 2027 to
Thank you, Shedrack. Thank you.
Today, he has got the location. He's jumping from market to market.
Thank you, Shedrack.
Is it the suburban man does not have collocation?
That's enough.
No one talks, you will be irritated.
You know,
and the people are put together to administer education.
Shedrack. On social media, where his vehicle was submerged in the flood at Sapele Road.
Yes. Let me quickly, today we want to come to discuss what Mondo Pueblo has done. I'll get your question. All the roads he has tied, the alleged school he has renovated, hospitals. But you see, there's nothing they have to say. Nothing was being said. He could not list anything. Could not point at anything. There's only flyover on Sapele Road. There's nothing to show that shows purposeful direction or meaningful contribution to good governance. Mondo Pueblo has wasted those things. Aside the wasting, I listed clearly all the things he saw that he has destroyed. We're not talking about what he has done, no. The one he saw that he has destroyed. But let's go to what question you're asking. You're asking me about Obaseki not wanting to engage in federal roads. See, if you understand the principle of democracy, what we run today in Nigeria, there's what we call the doctrine of separation of power. There's a doctrine of separation of power. In that doctrine of separation of power, everybody has what is given to them to do. There's roles and responsibilities. There's duties. You can't assume into office and not know what you ought to do and be doing what another man ought to do. And you say it's good governance. Let me explain to you.
Point of observation. Separation of power. You're talking about the organs of government.
Okay, when you talk about
you don't talk about separations of power when it comes to executing projects for the people. After all, the people need this project.
Federal responsibility.
And so you tell me that as a governor, you have to demarcate what is your responsibility as a governor for your people.
Have you heard of what called the exclusive list?
Isn't that a fact?
Have you heard of what called the exclusive list and the concurrent list? Are you in Nigeria? Are you aware that these are constitutional matters that we run a constitutional democracy?
We remember those times in the times of Comrade Adams Aliyu, where he embarked on federal
because he got a green light from the president.
In the long run, Obaseki's government was reimbursed. So what stopped Obaseki's government?
Because Tinubu told him clearly that anybody who is going to do federal, there's no reimbursement.
Tinubu where was about
Buhari said it clearly. Buhari said the road is on you.
Yes.
It was clear. Then it should amount to senselessness for a state government that had challenges with road, fixing his own road, to abandon it in comatose.
Okay, but can't state run palliative?
Of course, they did palliatives. Of course, Obaseki did palliatives. But the palliative sector won't last because those roads are always on high trailers. They are trolling railroad roads, passing there from going from the north to the southeast, from the north to the southeast, you must come through Edo. All of the south states, they all go through Edo to access the north, the east, and the west. What are we talking about? Obaseki did what he could, but his pressure was high. Mondo Pueblo has done to us like this at the road. go to his village, go to Ekpoma. Can you assess there one? Is the Sapele Road good? After 365 days, when he came and said there's now a elaborate corruption, and make this mistake, Mondo comes out to make bogus and outlandish statement that cannot be substantiated. What's the proof? What contractor did Mondo give the work that's working on Sapele Road? Mondo has not given anybody any bloody contract to do anything on Sapele Road. What he does is to go and call David Umai and beg him to run down. Every time Sapele Road, it's not David Umai has brought, so please help me. It is federal government that is doing it. But because Mondo has abandoned his duty as a governor, he's now acting as the SSA to the president on Edo mobilization. That's why he's always running to look at all the projects. When all the projects that when he doesn't care about, see, if this man can name 5 roads that Mondo Pueblo has started in Edo South, in it 5, I'm not saying not completed though, 5. He will give us the name and location. So
that's a small number.
I will.
Of course.
5.
Right here and
If
here.
you can say 5, I will decamp to APC.
Right here. No, we don't want to in APC.
Mondo Pueblo has done nothing.
Right
Mondo Pueblo has done next to nothing. He went to the Taboga Road. He said, everybody knows the Obaseki Tada Road. He ran to Ekewa Road. He's not pressing Ekewa Road. And he wants to take glory for what Obaseki did. We see this man. There's no, you know, they are starting a flood. Mondo Pueblo, he came into governance and decided to work very hard. But his labor is a labor of destruction. He had come to destroy all what Godobasky has done. The man knows next to nothing when it comes to governance. He's a master at bringing other clueless people into government. All the commissioners, he now runs the most bloated governance that those I've ever seen, with 28 commissioners. The special advisors are more than 40. They share it like curry and cassava. SSAs are in thousands because the man wants to ensure that everybody is out there in the streets mobilizing vote for Tinubu, 3.5 million votes. Imagine a government at that level where people see you to be elected and exposed. You open your mouth to say you want to give Tinubu 3.5 million votes. He says that's
2.5.
He said 3.5 in the last video. He has risen it to 3.5. And he says this is recklessly and sheepishly. Then you have a state chairman, Jared Terebe, who comes to consolidate on all the recklessness. The man who said he will cut his neck to ensure that he gives 2.5 million votes. Look at the people in government. He will cut his neck. He will cut his hand. That is not enough. He will cut his neck to deliver votes for Tinubu.
That was figurative.
Figurative. He said he will cut his hand because he said figurative expression in that one. He said I will cut my hand. If the hand is not enough, I'll cut my neck. He came over to now say, oh, this party, we listen to the president. Nobody in this party, including Adasale Oshomole, say he's a man of no break, no sense, and no jar. Even all of them, the party, including Adasale Oshomole, all the leaders and chiefs, there's no brain, there's no jar, there's no sense. I feel someone wondered that. How can you have a car that moves without jar? The man, even the parable is wrong. The man does not think when he's crafting those parables. It's business and shit. And when the Pueblo comes on board and asks, have anybody watched football? Have anybody watched football here? The one man raises and gives him 5 million. See, all this cluelessness and casting, we see it, the government will just laugh. Mondo Pueblo has done next to nothing. The flower they're talking about, he borrowed 100 billion Chinese loan from the bank before the Supreme Court judgment came out. That's what it's used for. That thing is just a... Mondo Pueblo came on board because he needed to make money for himself and his godfathers. And he has calculated the best way to make money is only 2 tactics. He's buying buses, buying cars, buying... Has 8 bulldozers. And this is not open community. This is not those state forest state. We are not 8 bulldozer. What he has, he said he wants to use it to bulldozer cannot listen to me. They cannot pack there too because bulldozer has chains. They don't have tires. It's not a payloader. It is not a tractor. 8 Chinese because those bulldozers are bought with about 1 billion, 700 million. They will buy just to appropriate resources, to cycle resources. What are we doing with 8 bulldozers? Bulldozers that we cannot maintain, we cannot. To do what? To be scattering bush. Pueblo has bought 20 tractors, farming tractors, and has shared those tractors to some criminals in APC who has never been to farm all their life. He bought over 300 Okada. Say he wants to fight insecurity. Later bought another 120 Okada. Are we stupid? Can we fight insecurity with Okada? And the Okada he has bought, have you seen any Okada today? Since he bought them about 3 months ago now, fight on the road, be depressed for insecurity.
Okay.
Mondo Pueblo bought vehicles, over 50 of them, gifted them to security operatives. He came and disbanded the well-instituted and well-organized Edo security network. When Obaseki was governor, the vigilantes were collaborating with the police to tackle security. Today, they are with the police standing in junction, begging for arms like children of those Amajiri children. Mondo Pueblo has not done anything meaningful in government. I will tell you, since when Obaseki did one in office, his name was already popping up in awards. People were coming to copy what
was his achievement?
Today, it's only Governor Munike that is coming to Edo State to copy what Mondo Pueblo is doing. When Governor Munike is collecting Mondo Pueblo's ideas and using it to excel and prosper on social media, Mondo Pueblo's name has never been listed in any form of say, award or celebration, whether nationally or internationally, because the man has no response at all to governance. All the politics are heading straight into the rocks. And I bet you, all of these things he does, all this fight against Governor Obasky's projects and legacies, all is a clear sign that the man had put all of our interests below political pettiness. He has said to himself, all he needs to do to remain for another 8 years is to deliver Tinubu for presidency.
As what should be celebrated by the government.
Yes, my brothers and sisters, that was a long video. It's a very, when I saw the video, I was just laughing. That guy that was one of the panelists there on ITV, that guy is on fire. The other guy that was sitting down behind is my very good friend, Mr. Collins Amadi, is my very good friend. So now, Mr. Inner ITV, Mr. Timothy Osenegi, I want you to introduce yourself to the public today. My brothers and sisters,
okay.
before you go ahead, sir, hold on. This is our brother, Mr. Timothy. He's was working in EBS before. Because he refused to support Governor Okpebholo, they take him out of that office. He has a lot to talk about himself. And he needs our support. Let's support our home. I'm begging everybody here on this platform. Mr. Timothy Osenegi, unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the public. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, Paogele and everyone all over the world, I want to appreciate you all for this time. My name is Timothy Osenegi. I'm a trained broadcast journalist from University of Benin City, and I also studied theater arts at some point in the same institution. I also play music, and I'm a blind person. I'm a visually impaired person. I lost my sight when I was about a year and 6 months due to measles, which struck me at that time. So I have lived with visual impairment now for several decades. Just like you said, Senator Adams Ali Oshiomhole, 2012, when they put up one town hall meeting for Imagweo, as he just resumed second tenure. So now then I go meet him. I go ask and say, Senator Adams Oshiomhole, you dey discuss about education. You know, that period where you going to talk about primary 6 teachers, those primary 6, those teachers who could not spell their names, according to him then. So at the end of to shorten the whole story, he now asked that I should go and resume EBS, that even I've listened to the quality of my grammar and the gravity of my speech or something, that EBS would be good for me. So I worked there for about 12 years till on the 10th of February this year, shortly after Senator Monday Okpebholo came in. So some members of APC, they are already threatening, they have been threatening me, and some persons, some staff of EBS who do not mean well who do not mean well for good for the system. So they all connived to have me pushed to the Ministry of Art, Culture, now Creative Economy. So that posting they did, I'm still challenging it in tomorrow. Say, how many persons were posted out from EBS on that day? So, but I know someday we will get justice. So just to go to where you are currently with me, I really want the people that are viewing us all over the world, let them support me. I need some mobile phones. I need a good laptop system to continue to stream my programs online, either on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. So I beg, if you do the road work, can you see? Can you no damn or no beggar man? I'm not asking for fish. What I'm only simply asking for is that I should be given the hook and be taken close to the sea to go and start fishing. That's what I'm asking for. Paogele, I really want to appreciate you and to some other persons who are been showing interest in wanting to raising funds and let me have good gadget, because this government of Senator Monday Okpebholo, they have done everything. They have concluded that I'm going to be, edged out of the public service. So it's not going to be being a thing of shock when it happens, because I've been given several queries because I try to, investigate some of the things, some of the lies Senator Monday Okpebholo often come up with. Lies like 17 years old boy bought 14,000 hectares of land. I investigated it. I called the managing director of Edo Geographic Information System, the agency that is we're asking everything that to do with land, documents, and CFOs. And the man simply said he's not aware. So for that reason, Fred Itwa, the chief press secretary to Senator Monday Okpebholo, and Tony Pasaja, the MD of Edogis, and some disgruntled members of APC cabinet, and some evildoers inside the Edo Broadcasting Service. So they've been after my job. So please, I will be very glad if any, kind support that you people will want to offer me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mr. Timothy Osenege, God bless you, my brother. I am going to beg every of my followers today. You see this man, a man that is blind, the government is still going after him. The government is going after him. I'm going to beg all my followers, people that love Ogele, this man need a laptop and telephone to be broadcasting because he never supported Monday Okpebholo. You see how the wickedness of the government we have in Nigeria. A man that is blind is still trying to hustle. If this man based in abroad, the rest of his life, he will never suffer. The government will take its own responsibility. But the man is trying to make a living for himself. But I'm going to use this medium to beg all my fans, all my followers. Israel Semota, you are one of my biggest fans. I'm going to call you out. It's a challenge. Mr. Charles Osagede, you are one of my biggest fans. My brother in America, he has been doing a wonderful job. Mr. Dixon, this is a challenge to this platform. Let's do something before December for this man. I am begging everybody on this platform. He said he needs laptop and just telephone. He want to be doing live. The man is doing a fantastic job. And I really want to appreciate his wife. The wife that have stand behind him. A man that is not saying, the wife is really doing a fantastic job. These are the responsibility of a good government. But because we don't have good government in Nigeria, because he never supported you, he knows you are incompetent, you are still fighting him. Please, Miss Alice Agbontan, I am using this my platform to beg anybody. I will tell him to send his account to me. Anybody who want to render any help to him, just inbox me. I will forward his account before you, my brother. If now Europe, now here I want to give her the money, by God's grace, before February, I'll do Nigeria. I can buy a good laptop from here. I'll go give her to her. When I reach, I'll see video myself when I'm the presenter for her. So I beg, it's a challenge to everybody. Favor, I gave from US. You must be one of these donors to this thing. Because this man needs our help. He needs our support. The man is doing a lot of video in Nigeria. They are threatening him. Because he said Okpebholo is not doing anything. Okay, so I should put his account number. Okay. Mr. Timothy, you send me your account number. I will pin it on the platform. Send it to my WhatsApp now.
Okay,
people are asking for your account number. A blind man still had wickedness of the kind of government we have in Nigeria. These are the duty of a government to take care of their citizens. No, because the man is not saying the truth. The man was the one that made that about the 14,000 acres of land to Liko. He called the director of GIS and said he was recording him. The man don't know this man was recording him. That's why that video go viral. This man did it. They will start threatening him in Edo State. Chris, what is your take on this matter before we go ahead, my brother?
I really sympathize with Mr. Timothy. Olaruti in his wisdom. He once said that sickness is like a rainfall. When it rains, does it fall on one, or when it falls, does it fall on one roof? Is a question to the government. The question belongs, so they know how to answer it. Ordinarily, I think if there's any man that deserves help now, that needs help now, is Mr. Timothy. So if a government deliberately for unnecessary reason, they are trying to edge him out of the job. So I don't really know whom they are going to show love to in the next 4 years. You wouldn't blame Okpebulu. A man who is going to write an exam, whichever way you want to interpret, the man must definitely prepare for the exam. Probably he didn't expect that he was going to pass the exam of the Edo State election, and suddenly I declare him as a winner. So the man is still trying to find his feet. So you wouldn't blame him much. Blame the authority, the government of Nigeria. That's the situation of Nigeria. Nigeria has become a place of anything goes. From my own side of it, I think once again I was sympathize with Mr. Timothy. You just have to be patient. Be patient. The best is yet to come. That is not the end of the life. For those who were within your office, probably releasing your information to the government or to the authority, I think there's also a better side for their life. They should be very careful. Nigeria, this is the kind of life people live in this country. If there's anybody that deserves the help of the government, I think it's Timothy. The government was supposed to give him a special preference at the office, anywhere. But the same government he has served, according to him, for the past 12 years now, the government is trying to edge him out of the job. And the question they need to ask themselves, where is he going to? How is he going to start his life? So the only advice I give to Mr. Timothy, don't relent. Push forth. You will get to the promised land. That's my advice for you.
Thank you very much. I want everybody's opinion. Is it Timothy account? Am I going to pin here? Or can we gather the money in my account? You will be sending me the money. After gathering the money, we will not transfer the money to him. I want opinion, public opinion. If it's Timothy, because Timothy account is here with me now, right now. So if it's Timothy account, I can pin. If it is my own Nigeria account, that after we have gathered the money, we cannot forward the money to his account. So you guys should just suggest. Any of you guys' opinion is a welcome development to me. I will accept it.
Let me quickly just say something about what you need to do. Let the money be paid into your account, and for every receipt that is being sent via your account, that receipt must be paid after the conclusion or after the total money has been put together. Make sure the whole of the receipt bearing the name of individual who in their only way pledged their contributed their support, place it on your system so that everybody can see what was actually donated to him.
Yes. Okay. Some people are saying I should paste my account here. Is better. Mr. Timothy, what my followers are saying now, your account is with me. They said they should gather the money in my Nigeria account. After gathering it, I will come and show to the public the money we realize before we transfer the money to your account. Are you okay with that, sir? Because that's what the followers are saying now. They said it's better they should gather the money in my account in Nigeria. After they have gathered the money,
very, sir, very better.
Okay.
I prefer that way, sir.
Okay. Now let me pin the account here now, my brother. Let's help this our brother. It's something that's really touching me. Mama, I don't pride TV. I know you are our mother. It's a challenge. I'm going to put this account here now. Mama, I don't pride TV. It's a challenge, mommy. I know you are going to do something from Canada. So I'm going to put this account here now. Everybody will put money here. Any money everybody put here, I will show it. And you send me your receipt on my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is there. So we need to support our brother. He's doing a very great job in Benin. If a black man can go to the street, countering government, that government they are incompetent. We need to appreciate him, my brother. We need to appreciate him. These are the things I'm saying. Nigeria government, they are not ready for anybody. Who said Nigeria government is ready for you? That person is wasting his time. Nigeria government, they are just jokers.
Don't disconnect.
Timothy, I can hear you. You have not disconnected Timothy. Timothy, I can hear you. Don't worry. Timothy, don't worry. I can hear you loud and clear. Let me bring this account number and pin it here. Brothers and sisters, don't be offended. Before, let's just conclude this one before we go ahead. Okay. So, my brother, the account is pinned there. So, anything you send there, send me the receipt on my WhatsApp. So, we have done that. The account is being pinned there now. It's UBA Bank. So, anything you contribute, let me know. The man is coming back again. I'm coming. Oh, there's something I just... Let me check the account number again. Where here? In Nigeria. So anything you put there. Okay. Okay, it's correct. So thank you very much, my brother. Before we end the broadcast today, I want to see some receipts. I know of it doing. You guys are capable people. You guys are great men. Now, my question is that today's topic, we want to know whether in Nigeria politics today, my brother, Mr. Chris, I will start with you. I want to know in Nigeria politics today, do we still have an opposition party in Nigeria?
Well, whichever way you want to look at it, there is an opposition party. There's an opposition party. You have the PDP, you have the ADC, you have the Labour Party, you have the SDP, and just to mention a few.
Are they functioning?
Yes, but the two giant political party is the PDP and the APC. But unfortunately, this opposition party, they are not doing what they are supposed to do. They are failing as an opposition party. I once said it in this platform when Adams Oshiomhole won an election and became the governor of Edo State. We saw the role the opposition party PDP played then under the leadership of Dan Obi. I salute him. He was a great man then. He played the role of the opposition. Oshiomhole was not having a hiding place. He dished out every information regarding the office of Adams Oshiomhole and the APC then. But immediately he left, we've not been seeing things like that. Now, let's go to the larger Nigeria or the larger society of this country today. We do not have an opposition. And if we do have opposition, they are not carrying out the functions of the opposition party. They are supposed to checkmate the excesses of the ruling party by reminding them of the promises they made during their campaign. And if ever they have a manifesto, I must be fair to you, PDP, APC, all the political parties in Nigeria, they don't have manifesto. If you call a president of the ruling party today, please, sir, or the national chairman of the ruling party today, can you give us some of those things that is made up of your manifesto, or what of those, some of those things you have in your manifesto? They can't tell you anything. They can't. And if ever they are there, they are just documented in a paper. They are not being carried out. Today, I'm yet to know some of the policy initiated by this present administration. We've not heard the opposition party. Either they are supporting it or they are condemning it. We talked about the tax reform during the last presentation. Now, we didn't hear from the opposition party the advantage and the disadvantage of the tax reform that is coming. I guess it's going to take effect from January 1st.
Yeah.
The ruling party will always tell you the advantage that is accrued to it, but they wouldn't tell you the disadvantage that will be associated with it on the long run. I think the opposition party have a key role to play to enlighten the public, to enlighten Nigerians of the danger that is ahead of Nigeria over the tax reform that is coming, or the good side of the tax that is coming. Now, the president and the APC keep borrowing. Right from the days of Muhammadu Buhari, they be borrowing, and they are still borrowing, they are still planning to borrow. The opposition party has never come out to tell the public, tell Nigerians, the danger that is associated with this borrowing. There is nothing wrong with borrowing. When you borrow and it is tied to a project, it's a welcome development. But when you borrow, you are sharing it among the government that is the campaign, among the senator, among the member of the House of Assembly and the House of Rep. I think to me, it's a nullity. It will not get the purpose upon which it is designed for. That is the situation of Nigeria today. So the opposition party, they have a role to play. But recently, or the present opposition now, they are failing. Now, at this time now, we are not in politics yet. Now, this is not the campaign time. The ruling party, they are busy campaigning. When the president go to any state, the only thing he keep demanding from the people, the number of votes they are going to give to him. And just say, for example, which promised that he was going to give him about 12 million votes, or I don't know whether 30,000 million votes is going to give to the president. Now, is it time for campaign? Now, what we are supposed to be hearing now, this is what we promise Edo people. This is what we promise Nigerians. This is what we are going to give to Nigerians. The opposition party is not reminding them of the promises they made during the campaign. The only thing we are hearing, insecurity. Insecurity is also a diversion in Nigeria. It's also a diversion. Now, the president is not concentrating on the promises he made while he was campaigning in Nigeria. What the president is busy talking about is insecurity. So automatically, the president is gradually drifting away from the promises he gave to Nigeria during his campaign. That is the situation Nigeria finds itself today. So the opposition party owns a duty to constantly remind the president, this is what you promised Nigerians. This is what you are going to give to Nigeria, and we are not seeing it yet. Of all the money we have borrowed, what has the money been used for? Is it road construction? Is it for security? They should explain to Nigerians. But the opposition party, they are not doing that. Some are trying to form a new political party. Some are struggling to become a presidential candidate. Some are struggling to return back to the Senate, and the rest of it has been politics all the way. Since the very day Tinubu was sworn in as a president of this country, it has been politics. It has been politics. One would have expected by now, nobody talk about election and not election. But it's just, again, it has become a recurring decimal. Anywhere you go, people hearing people telling you, no Tinubu, no 2027, no Tinubu, no 2027. It has not got to that level. It has not got to that level. But the opposition party was supposed to be reminding the ruling party the area they are airing against Nigeria, what they're supposed to do for Nigeria, what they promised Nigeria while they were campaigning. But we are not seeing anything of such. All we are hearing, Tinubu 2027, Tinubu 2027. So the ruling part of the opposition party, I think they are lacking in so many ways. I just use those State for a case study of what we saw under Adams Oshiomhole and Dan Obi. It was, in fact, it was a welcome development, one of the best policy, one of the best era in our political system in Edo State. I think the federal government or the two political parties ought to have come down to learn from Edo State what happened during the days of Oshiomhole and Dan Obi. But we are not seeing things of such today. Politics is no longer the only thing you hear today. Tinubu 2027. The insecurity in the north has taken over, have drifted the agenda of the government away from all the promise they made while they were campaigning. Today, nobody talk about government providing some critical infrastructure, basic amenities for the people. Nobody talk about it. What everybody's concentrated, what everybody's mainly concerned about today is how to bring insecurity in the north to an end. So the government is not doing anything. What they're talking about, insecurity. So we are not getting even while they are fighting the insecurity, we are still not getting the headway. I just saw it on the breaking news now. A reverend father has been arrested in Plateau State. He has been the one supply arms to bandits. It's on air now. So if a reverend father can do that now, I don't know where we will get a safe place to stay as far as this country is concerned. So many things going on. Well, I also saw it on the breaking news now that some military officers, they are decamping to the bandits. They are conniving with the bandits. They are working for the bandits now. So where are we going to? A man that is supposed to protect your life is not conniving with this mindless individual fighting against the government which they are serving. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, there was the initial story. There was a video I played for you about our city governor. 100 days in the office. Okay, Mr. Ina ITV have come. I want you to answer that question. Mr. Timothy network is really disturbing him. So, as I was saying, you know, I play a video for you today, even before. Yes. Mr. Timothy, can you hear me now? Unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself. Okay, Mr. Timothy, can you hear me now? When I say my wife, they help and they do everything for them. Now, wife, they do everything for her. I better unmute yourself, Mr. Timothy. Unmute yourself, sir. Unmute. I beg, madam, unmute her for my bed. Okay, good.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, the area of Edo, there was a video I saw on ITV.
Okay, is it better now?
It's better. I can hear you now. Yeah, loud and clear. Okay, there was a video that I come across in ITV about the achievement of Okpebholo's 365 days in the office. What is your take?
Yes,
what is the achievement? Yes. Yes, you really see it. I was really impressed when I saw that video. I played it today even before you came. Yeah, Shadrach Akudubaya. I think it's from Edo North. From Onwa. Now, what is your... These are the kind of vibrant people supposed to occupy our political space. People that have something in their upstairs, but they will not make way for them. Now, what is your take about 365 days in Okpebholo's government in 1 year? What have we achieved as an Edo? You live in Benin Desert. Can you go ahead? Can you hear me now?
Wait. More, just reboot this phone. Reboot on them.
Okay. Pakistan, go ahead. What are the achievements?
Okay. Now the 365 days they are celebrating. I listened to the gentleman that just spoke over the media. I think he spoke brilliantly. Yes, Okpebholo. Sometimes yes, if we are criticizing the government, we should criticize the government constructively, yes, so that we will not be seen as somebody playing a kind of politics. Now, when Okpebholo came I think the state was better off. Let me put it like that. And he took a step which everybody actually applauded him for. If we must applaud him. Edo State was gradually becoming unsafe for the ordinary man. He made an attempt to fight insecurity as the courtesan. Courtesan is also a source of insecurity as far as Edo State is concerned.
Yes.
We saw the killing before the election and after the election. When he came, he made an attempt to correct that abnormality. But you saw the situation fought back. Yes, they fought back. They are majority. They have godfather, not within the locality, right from Abuja down to the state. Even if you are arrested, then somebody will tell you, go and let them go. The government made an attempt. Just that alone, I think to me, he had a good mind to actually save Edo people from the hands of these awkward boys. But he couldn't just achieve it the way he probably must have planned it. Now, on the issue of, I heard everything the young man said. I'm just trying to replicate all he said before. Now, on the issue of infrastructure, there are some of the templates Obaseki put on ground. I think the man, Okpebolo, did they prepare for the leadership he found himself today? He's just trying to find his feet, honestly. The project we are seeing is the one at Ramapa, which is owned by the federal government. We must tell Edo people that that project is owned by the federal government. And there is one, if you go to Lucky Way, there's a place they call Palace Road. I saw during Obaseki, I think they were already constructed. Whether NDDC was the one doing that job, I don't know. But I already saw drillage on both sides of the road, because the road is actually bad. That road links somewhere down to Uniben. When I say Uniben, there's a part of Uniben that is connected to that road. I am seeing they are trying to do some work there. Now, Agbo Park Road or Bini Agbo Road, they are doing some work there. I think the federal government owns some of these projects. Then when you go to before bypass, there's one road off. That is when you are going down to bypass, now you are going to Agbo now. By the left side of the road, there's a road construction that is ongoing there. I think these are the only road I can just, to me, the one I have seen on my own.
The way you are analyzing it, this is a federal government project too. Because Agbo Road is a federal road.
Yes. What I am saying now, we should be able to tell the people the one that belongs to the federal government and the one that is being done by the state.
Okay.
The one is constructing at Agbo Road. That one is owned by the state government. That road is owned by the state government. The one somewhere around Lucky Way, that one is also owned by the state government. Now, when he assumed office, I think 100 days in the office or something like that, he went to test Tabe Road.
Please, let me correct you. Agbo Road that is leading to Agbo is a federal road, not a state road.
Yes, off the road, Amufi Road. I'm more specific now.
Yeah,
it's called Amufi Road. There is a construction work ongoing. Anybody that has somebody from Amufi, they should call. I think there is a kind of work ongoing there that is going to link somewhere Ramat Park. That was a Enyai. There's a construction ongoing there. But beside this project I just mentioned, I think the government have not done so much for the time he has spent in the office. Because we saw Test Time Road was already constructed, was already built by the administration of Obaseki. When he came 100 days in the office, he went to that road. He tried to grade the both sides of the road, this side by side of the road, and they started painting it. How would that be an achievement for a road that is already built, already constructed? How would that be an advantage to your plus to your own government? One would have expected you go to a new road or a road that is actually not too much trouble. You go and do some construction work there. I think that we are taking some of those roads that we already constructed by Obaseki's administration. They were trying to kind of do some maintenance there, claiming that this road were done by them, painting the road with the normal black and white, claiming that that road has been constructed or was done by his administration. I think the government need to wake up. There are a lot of things he has abandoned that he need to do. And above all, I heard him talking about revenue generation. That in the days of Obaseki, nobody ever collect revenue from you with your hands, or give me my revenue or government revenue. No, everything was done online. POS, even those drivers buying tickets and the rest of them, they never They never say, Madam, give me this. They will always give you ticket. It will print, and you will see the alarm will go to the government account. But when Okpebholo came, most of these things were kind of, taken away. They have a way of doing their revenue manipulation, and they started doing it. It was done collection by hand. They were collecting by hand. So at the end of the day, the target of the government was never met. The government cannot tell you today categorically the exact amount of money they are generating from our internally generated revenue. In the days of Obaseki, they will tell you in a month like this is what we generated. And when Okpebholo came, I think our revenue profile actually came down because the people that were asked to collect this revenue, some of them were already hungry lion. They generate and put in their pockets. At the end of the day, the government cannot meet a certain target without transaction, without revenue generation. There is no way the government can meet up with the demand of the people. When I say the demand of the people, to build certain key infrastructure for the state, federal government allocation is not enough. The government need to expand their tentacle in the area of revenue generation. So the revenue they be generated, the revenue have been going to individuals' pocket. I think I watched in one of these social media platforms. So some of these boys, some of these criminals, the government will give them a receipt. They will also have a receipt on their own. The issue may probably they work between the hours of 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, generated for the government. From that to the later part of the day, whatsoever they generate goes to their own private pocket. The government is not a soothsayer. Neither would they know, oh, Mr. Jacob actually generated money and put in our pocket or put in his pocket. So there is a whole lot of issue. The people managing our resources, I think they are not competent enough. They are not competent enough. For the period of time I spent in the office now, we are not seeing a headway as far as Edo State politics is concerned. It has been crisis. It has been crisis right from the days of Uromi Saga. It has been crisis. So I think the governor need to wake up. Now he has a commissioner. The governor cannot oversee everything. The governor cannot be more knowledgeable than the whole of the commission. I'm aware there are some lawyers, there are some doctors, there are some engineers within this cabinet now. I think some of this power should be delegated to some of these commissioners. Let them work on the state. The state is in need of infrastructural development. It rained yesterday. It was a bad omen for the state. Some people can't go home. They can't go because their road is not motorable. The only part of Benin we celebrate is within Ring Road, New Benin, as that is the only part of Benin we celebrate. When it rains, people go to Lucky Way. When I say Lucky Way, some of those extensions are Johnny Street. You can't go. Sometimes on a normal daytime, like you can pay 500 when it is not raining. When it rains, they will tell you go and bring 2,000 naira. Probably what you saw today is not even up to 2,000. How do you get to your house? So I think the government need to wake up and carry out some of their functions. Okpebholo's administration need to wake up. The character, the kind of people that is involved in the management of the state resources, I think some of them they are not competent enough, especially in the area of revenue generation. These guys, some of them they are mindless. When they generate, it goes straight to their pocket. This is a state where people celebrate billions of naira without having the business address. These are criminals at the expense of the state. They don't care what happened to the state. Their joy is that let them generate and put the money in their pocket, and they use it in oppressing people. So I think the government need to wake up. In the area of revenue generation, government need to bring in experts, people that can manage. I think Obaseki had a very good template. If Obaseki administration says that, oh, revenue has dropped, oh, something is wrong, I think the government was wrong there. Because the money that goes to POS, the man that the POS cannot withdraw that money from the POS because it goes straight to the government account. So Okpebholo administration need to wake up. There is a lot of lacuna in this management of state resources. The kind of, I think he also mentioned about the number of bike he bought and the number of vehicle he bought. We are going to see some of those things on the streets. The only thing we see, some of these vigilante, they are always pairing up with police at the junction.
Mr. Chris, please don't hold on. Let in ITV and radio. Mr. Timothy Oserigi, can you just quickly, I know your network is disturbing you now. Can you just quickly add to what Chris has been saying about
yes, thank you very much. Yes, yes.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, Chris, Brother Chris, Wesley, you have really said so much. Let me come in from whether do we have an opposition party in Nigeria or even in Edo. And that way, when charity begins at home.
Yeah.
Yes. We do not that we do not have a multi-party system of government or party system in Nigeria. We have, because when you check the list of the countries where they operate a one-party system of government, Nigeria was not listed among them. So now we Nigerians and Nedolites, we are the one, trying to one-party system of government.
Why, sir? Network, so go ahead, Chris. Before you
see, Mr. Savage, let me just quickly comment. Now, the opposition party you are talking about now, I think we can be expelled from the opposition party.
PDP.
Now, most of the governors, they are threatening, they want to decamp, they want to go to APC. Would any right-thinking person that there is an opposition in the state? The answer is no. And sometimes some of them, they are threatening. If you want to play the role of an opposition, you are being threatening. The ruling party have laid a groundwork to make sure the opposition party don't have a voice. Nigeria is more or less, yes, theoretically, Nigeria is a multi-party state. Yes, it's a multi-party state. You see, sometimes some of the things we say about politics here, they are just mere academic, theories and the rest of them. But when you go to the practical aspect of it, they are not real. You can imagine that governors, they are trained that they want to go to the ruling party. They want to go to the ruling party. What that means is that they were not actually after the welfare of the people. Their sole interest is how to put something into their pocket. They don't care about the people. So today, Nigeria is suffering from the opposition party. Nigerians are suffering for the failures of the opposition party. But I will also blame them because of the level of insecurity in the country.
You are very correct.
No, you know what? No, let me come here now. You know why we blame the opposition party? Because most of the leaders in the opposition party, their hands are not clean. They were in the previous government before. Yes, that's the fact. Because they used it to threaten them. If you cannot join us, we are going to involve you. Is that Nigerian politics?
Yes. Now, let me tell you one thing. The opposition party today, they were once in government. Some of them serve in various offices and the rest of them. Some of them must have pampered with state resources or money made for their office for development. Some of them must have pampered with it. They have a case with the EFCC. They have a case with the police, and just to mention a few. Now, people like that can hardly speak up. They can't. Because the moment they make an attempt to speak, the ruling party will always remind them that we know you so well. You committed so and so offense. We will bring out your file. We will bring out your file. Can you see the former governor of Bayelsa now? He's having a problem with the federal government. That certain amount of money was found in his and the rest of them. He's having a problem with the federal government. So I don't want to kind of discuss on that because it's something related to a military coup and the rest of that. I don't want to dwell on it. Now, what am I trying to say? The opposition party, their hands are still not clean. They are part of the problem the country is having today. It's like
whether Priye is a member of APC.
Yes. You can be within the party and you are playing anti-party. Wike is in PDP. It's supposed to be in PDP. He's in APC. What is doing is anti-party. So when people heard, probably Wike was expelled from the party, it shouldn't be a big deal of all he has been doing against the party. Why would you not say, he actually met well for this party? He has been against the party. Those supporting Wike now, they are just in name member of PDP. They all belong to APC. They belong to APC. So would you say somebody like Wike now, can Wike say anything somebody can actually hold on to as an opposition man? He can. He owns a cabinet. He's a member of he's a minister at the ruling party. So how would you expect such a man to speak against his own party? He's in PDP, he's in APC. He's in PDP is in APC. So how would you expect such a man to speak against his own political party? He can't. He's neither here nor there. So what we are actually seeing in Nigeria, what would have expected that SDP will speak, PDP will speak, Labour Party will speak, and the rest of them. The only party or the only man you constantly see on air speaking against the poor performance of government today is the Sarah reporter. His own political party, he uses his platform to always enlighten Nigeria of what the government is doing. The opposition party, the JAD opposition party, the PDP, they are not doing anything. They are not informing the people. They are not disseminating information, appropriate information to the people. What we are just hearing, 2027, everybody's fighting for 2027. 2027 is yet to come. Let's talk about how we can fix the economy, how we can fix the problem of insecurity, how we can fix our poor infrastructure in this country. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody. All we are hearing is politics, politics, politics.
Yeah, Mr. Chris, hold on. In ITV, what is your take about it? You were telling us something before. Just quickly go ahead, sir, because of your internet. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm very sorry, my audience. It will not happen. I thought maybe, we are living in Nigeria. Let me start from here. You can imagine in 21st century, we are still battling with internet. So it's quite sad, and nobody will speak against this. No member of the National Assembly or state assemblies we want to speak against, say, in this 21st century, we are still having internet problem in Nigeria. So I needed to have stated that. From where I stopped before, when we check the list of countries that are currently practicing a one-party system of government, Nigeria was never listed. But then you now ask yourself, just like what Brother Chris is saying, how did we now get to this level that it now appears that it's only APC that is all the way? It's not supposed to be so. The members of PDP, ABGA, whatever SDP, or as the case may be, Labour, what are they doing? Do they, all they are going for is to see what they can get and can or they could. They are not in for us. So that is why it appears we don't have opposition. Oppositions are quite in existence, but it's a case of what I want to eat. So that is the problem. Exactly. We have businesses. If you talk now, they want to grant your businesses. You know what they almost did to Chief Francis Makinek-Beneki by Okpebholo administration? You know what they almost did to Marcus Onobu, the member of representing Esan Igweben constituency, House of Rep? You know what they did to it? They were to bring down his building. He has to move. He was the one that asked the former PDP council chairman of Ekpoma, Esan West, the young guy, to have followed. So it's because they will threaten you. Udo Ekeme Hotel was to be brought down. They will threaten you. But if you are being threatened, can you not put up a iron, what I call iron wheel? You should put up an iron wheel. My own job, for instance, as a public servant, is on the line. But am I not talking now? Do you want to tell me that APC people, they are not watching this show? If they are not watching, they will share it. They will hear my voice here. So I have refused to bow to the powers of power. So that's where we ask. Not until we wake up, we now rise up to the occasion, say no, irrespective of the intimidation and harassment and oppression, we will not give up. So that is why it appears, we do not have a opposition. Opposition is literally everywhere. Look at what Wike did with PDP. Because of, he's been made the honorable minister of FCT, because he helped Tinubu ring election. Look at the mess he did to PDP party for over 2 years. Until yesterday, now they said, they've been able to spare him and his cohort. But even tomorrow, you will hear him, we go to court, because he's been building houses for estates for judges. Before you will know it, they'll say, oh, the party PDP lacks the merit to have had him spared. So until we all have to rise up, you, Paogele, keep speaking, Brother Chris, keep talking. We almost keep talking because this is going to be a phase, just like Governor Obaseki said. It's just 3 years left. We are not good at being constant and consistent and persistent. Persistency, we lack it. Constancy, we lack it. So that is where the problem is. You can be in an opposition for 16 years. Is politics a profession? I've asked this question. Is Paogele now doing something else now? Is he relying on gift and super chat from social media handles to survive?
No.
It was in the office all till yesterday. We were to have this show yesterday because he ran double shift. That's why he could not come up with this engagement. So look at what is happening in the US, for instance. The Republican and the Democrats. Somebody can be in the Republican for 50 years.
Yes.
A member of the National Assembly can remain as a Democrat for 90 years. If we say Nigerian Constitution is patterned along that of the US, why don't we have men of noble characters? Why don't we have men of accountability? Why don't we have men of real credibility? Why don't we have a man of real objectivity? So we lack all these ingredients. That is why Nigeria cannot grow. I'm even afraid if the 2027 we have been saying, oh, say no to Tinubu, one-time president, OTP. If Tinubu will not see carried, because the opposition, they're going to be collecting money. Don't you see the show of shame that is currently being, transmitted from the National Assemblies? 2 days ago, 3 days ago, a senator from Rivers decamped. Is it decamping for with empty hand? He was not singing the praises of President Tinubu. Is that what is supposed to have taken him there? Did Blessing Agbebaku, the Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, the man that Governor Obaseki fought for? I have his interview. I went to even interview him 2023 in his city room along Giriri. I'm telling you, I have it. I will send it to you one of those. We are going to play it here. So they did not decamp because he want to hold on to the seat of speakership of Edo State House of Assembly. Can you now say such a man is a noble man? So until we begin to have men of good character, men of nobility, we will get it correctly in this country. I'm afraid. What is Dr. Asolime doing? Dr. Asolime, what opposition has he been playing?
It's a good question.
Has he been coming out to attack the Dracula system of Governor Okpebholo? Has he been coming up to... No, because the Bitago people are watching, some of his fans are what I used to be his great fans, but I'm afraid a man who's not been talking for the wasted 365 days of Senator Monday Okpebholo, is it this man that now want to now come and tell me 2028, Timothy, come and help me to campaign? Mind you, some of the problem I'm going through today, it was because I sticked out my neck for Dr. Asolime Ighodalo. That's it. I can say it anywhere. So until we need to have men with brevity, men who can say no, even though sky won't fall, make it fall for all of us. Do we have men like Samson? After Samson got back his heir in the Bible, he used his last energy, his last strength. He asked the people in the hall to have taken him to have him led to the pillars. He crumbled the pillar on top the people there who were making jest of Samson when he was blind. So we need to have men who can speak. Is it only Fali Isibo that is a member of PDP?
No.
Is it only Udugba that is a member of PDP? I'm even told that most of the members who served the Governor Obaseki in his cabinet, they already paparazzi along with Okpebholo. The day Okpebholo went to Moa for this shenanigan barrage of embarrassment and all that, one of the immediate past commissioner for art and culture was started with him. So what is he doing there? Is he not supposed to be, if he cannot come to Edo, is he not supposed to have hidden up himself and I'll be attacking Senator Monday Okpebholo. Am I not in Benin? I don't even have an international passport. But I have a courage. My courage is simply Senator Monday Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State. He does not own Edo more than myself. Tony Kabaka, Boston, they don't own Edo more than myself. People call me, even my family member, they call me, hey, the Sea Road. Hey, they go come. I say, nah, lie. No, all these people, they have nothing in them. They have no strength because most of them didn't go to school. Look at the barrage of embarrassment Senator Monday Okpebholo is causing us. Okpebholo cannot engage. Look at when the ambassador of Germany and I think Netherlands visited him recently. He could not engage them. He had to quickly, move them to the palace of the Oba of Benin. So a man that cannot read his own budget, then you that went to school, you will go and be hitting up your head. We all should be abnormal.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Timothy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you for that illustration. Yeah, Mr. Chris, this question goes to you. Now, the area of security that this guy was talking about, that there was a security architecture that this guy built on our former governor, that was being shut down. Is that right? Something that was built with a state fund and it's not functioning now. And we are still crying about insecurity. What is your take on that area?
You see, whatever this administration is doing today, let me quickly just thank Mr. Timothy. He just raised a point that touched my heart. In all we've been talking about since, I think Asue Ighodalo was supposed to take the lead campaign as opposition leader. He was supposed to be disseminating information to the people. But from the very day tribunal gave their verdict over his case, I think I've not really heard from him. Let's put that aside. Now, on the issue of insecurity we are talking about, you see, the governor, probably he didn't expect that he was going to be made a governor. He was also surprised that he was being declared as a governor. It's like a man that never stepped into the school. And fortunately for him, he was an appointed or given a position. Now the man is going back to school.
Toss up the video, like the video, and share the video. Go ahead, sir.
The man is going back to school to go and reacquire knowledge. That is the situation of Edo State governor today. The experience is not there. He never expected he would be declared as a governor. Now today is the governor. He is still in a learning process. He is still in the learning process. If he was within the government, probably as a commissioner, as a secretary, as a chief of staff, most of these things he sees would have been strange to him. You heard what Timothy just said, that when the Netherlands ambassador and German ambassador came, instead of him to engage them in some critical areas, he quickly rushed them down to the palace.
According to the comment of Mr. Alex Abota, he said, no, brother. He knew because he already paid for it. Yeah, it's his own opinion. That's a good comment. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Now, what am I trying to say? The governor is still in the learning process. One would have expected, if there's anything Edo people need today, is security. And don't forget, the governor during this campaign, he somehow, I wouldn't say it was mistake or it was deliberate on his own part, that he was going to give Edo people insecurity. I think that jingle is still playing on. That jingle is still playing on. You saw when he came to power, immediately he was sworn in as a governor. What we never saw before in the history of Edo people. Edo people, they are peace-loving people. They are peace-loving people. We saw something strange. Edo State Urumi. It was the height of massacre in Edo State. The Edo people have to try to come out of it. Even that alone sent a very terrible signal to the international world. Even if you are coming here for a business today, the first that comes into your mind, you know, that still they burn people alive, that still they kill people. It's a very bad omen. I think the government is still in the learning process. The government need to work with security experts, the police, the DSS, the military, in fact, the whole of the armed forces. They are all domiciled because the money made for security vote is not money for fall flat. That money ought to be channeled into protection of lives and property. But the reverse is always the case. The governor is still in a learning process. I think you should make yourself available for more knowledge. If you don't understand certain basic things under the previous administration, there are people you can still put your call across to. Please, I do not understand this thing. Can you help us? Can you give us the breakdown? Some of these civil servants, they are still there. Some of the PS, some of the directors, they are still there who work under Obaseki administration. I think they should kind of seek their own knowledge in carrying some of these things so that Edo can be a better and a safe place for us to live again. It's not easy. You can't drive for a kilometer without having a threat. Even if there is no threat, your mind will send the signal that something strange is within. So everybody seems to be living under fear. By the grace of God, God will protect us. Christmas and New Year's just by the door side now. People will be traveling from one place to the other. They are likely to be protected. They are likely to be secured. What is the governor doing about it? Are they mobilizing our security force? The vigilante, and just to mention a few, we need to come out en masse and do what is right. The government need to take the lead. Community leaders, the chief, the traditional rulers, churches, everybody have a role to play when it comes to security. We must not leave it for the governor alone. I think the governor need to wake up in terms of security.
My brother, you see, why is it common in Nigeria? Like when we live in the Western world here, there is something that is always common about Nigeria. We believe in praying that God should come and protect us. But it's even in the Bible that says, heaven help those who help themselves. God has given us everything to help ourselves. What are the functions of the security? Because every year the government allocate a budget for security. Why are we still facing the problem of insecurity? Why? Is the money not being spent for the security?
Now, let me give a little breakdown. Now, sometimes you find out how many local governments we have in Edo. So we have 18 local governments. Now, all the 18 local government chairmen, they are attached with the police. Sometimes the secretaries are attached to with the police. Now, the commissioners, some of the special advisors, some of the directors, they are attached with the police. Now, where is the police or the security that is going to protect lives and property? Some of the security personnel, they are in the house of politicians. So they are in the house of politicians. They are supposed to be in the public place protecting lives and property. You see that they are always in the healers van, driving alongside with the commissioners, the governors, their SSA, their directors, and the rest of them. At the end of the day, the people who ordinarily they are supposed to protect, they suffer. So the government on their own, I think they need to look inward and ask themselves, where are we getting it wrong? Where are we getting it wrong? When you say let's secure a certain place or a community, let's secure lives, it doesn't mean a particular individual. It could be you, it could be somebody else. So Nigeria as a country, they need to wake up. A lot of this is going on. Even if you make $1 million budget on security on a daily basis, you still can't get a better result as far as this country is concerned. Because a lot of things are going wrong. I can remember in my street some time ago, let me say 1 year back, the vigilante, they were always at the junction, in my area. When you move at night, they will ask, where are you going to? Sometimes they will tell you, sit down, you won't go away from here. They want to find out exactly where you are going to, the reason why you are moving at this time of the night. From the very day of Obaseki government elect, and probably there was nobody to be doing some of this job. My brother, is from house to house. So I wouldn't want to mention the place. It's house to house. They will jump into your house. They even climb the story building and cut this prepaid meter. Prepaid meter. They come to my compound and destroy a lot of things. I'll be asking myself, this house is fenced. Where do they find how do they find their way to the compound? We are already sleeping at night. We don't know what is happening outside. You can't hear somebody making us you want to come down because you don't know how prepared that person is. But if we were to be having a vigilante, police parading the area, police parading the streets, they might not directly come to your house. But when they move around in the area, they can hardly come and start attacking people in their homes. But so long as the police are not there, the vigilantes are not there, it's free for all. They can go do anything stupid at any time. They go free with it. Nobody checkmate them. So I think the government need to reorganize our security system so that the people can sleep with their 2 eyes closed. It's not easy, my brother. For those who stay within the city center, it's a bit okay. What of those who stay in extensions? Life is at risk there. Life is at risk. So you see community on their own, sometimes community or streets, they will say they want to be doing vigilante. How long shall we continue to do that? How long? So it's not an easy task, my brother. The government, they have a lot of questions to answer for the people. So many questions.
Brother Chris, I'm bringing in my brother now. Mr. Timothy Osenegi, I know your network is really bad today. It was not like this about the day before yesterday. With all, I want you to again repeat what you just told the people today, that the account number has been pinned there, that they should not forget you. I know you need a good phone and laptop. I know you need it. Your phone is not good also. So can you talk to them again, please, my brother? Do that. Hello, can you hear me? Unmute yourself. The wife is really strongly with her. Unmute yourself. Mr. Timothy, unmute yourself, sir.
It could be network.
Unmute yourself.
It could be network.
They cannot hear us, but they mute themselves on the phone.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Oh, can't go away now. It's a very pathetic situation, my brother.
Very, 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 very. You see the kind of government we have.
Stable. I don't know why you know. He got the army here because of our fabrica. Of Baba food and money. They will just be paying her wife to be taking care of him. And no way, no, God will bless this land. They will be paying her wife good money.
Yes. You see, in Nigeria, when a man commits,
these are the kind of people they need in their society. And I always say, the kind of these people that have this challenge now, you don't joke with them here. You don't joke with them here. There are some children. Normal form will say we work on a beer. The way the government will take care of them here, my brother. When we fight about who video.
I remember an AJ church with you. Oh, we are working on your we
the white people don't go to church the way the black people are going to church. But the white people always tell people. Sometimes there's some Nigerians will be saying something. The white people erase and say, keep quiet your mouth. We are the worst people on earth. Nigeria people, especially our government. The government who does not have conscience for his people. You will have a man that is having some challenge. He even went to university. He read very well. He has a qualification. He said he wants to work. You will be threatening him because of useless salary you are giving to him that is up to 100,000. Mr. Israel said you are coming. So, Mr. Timothy, open your phone again and talk to the people. Unmute yourself, sir. The network is bad.
His network is poor somehow.
A man that is talking good, this is a man that cannot see. He knows the state he's living is a bad state. He's still countering the government. I'm using this platform to beg all Ogele TV fans all over the world. Let's try and do one thing for this man. He said he needs laptop or good telephone. The account number has been pinned there. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too big. Let's support this, our brother. I am going to do my own. I'm going to support him. Not on Tuesday, I will put something there. I must support him. Please, don't leave this door for only me alone, my brother. Huh? Somebody very blind. You see, they walk. Government they threaten them because they know the support to Pebble. Where are we heading to? It's a shame to our government. These kind of people, if they carry mic, they challenge government for years. The government is already because their protest can lead to a disaster in the country. You don't joke with them.
Nigerian government don't care.
Where I was working before under healthcare, the leader there is a blind man. He has a special dog. They buy walking stick. A walking stick even not directly. He will come to the office here. He computer to my computer school. He know all the alphabet. He was our boss. A blood man. When he got on me. Oh, we give him back way. It's just too okay. The government of the day, they don't support anybody. No citizens they are supporting. Everybody is still talking Tinubu 2027 is not negotiable. Shame on Nigerians. Mr. Timothy, sir, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, talk now. What I want you to say, because I know your network is bad. Israel is here and it's back to us. I've pinned your account number there. I want you to repeat that same thing. The help you need for Edo people. These are your brothers. We are all Nigerians here. Edo is here. Yoruba is here. Esa is here. Igbo is here. Even your wife, a time will come.
Okay.
Whoever need the support. But let's face your own first. Because
thank you very much, Paogele, and everyone that is currently watching. I am Timothy Osemige. I'm a trained, certified broadcast journalist from University of Benin City. I'm from Oredo local government. I used to work with Edo Broadcasting Service, EBS, from 2012 to 2025. As soon as Mode Okpebholo came aboard, the governor of Edo State, a member of his party, and some disgruntled element inside Edo Broadcasting Service, people do not mean well for EBS because we belong to the progressive when I was in EBS. So I not joined there to destroy the system. So they all connived and colluded and have me posted out from the state-owned media and have been posted to Ministry of Art, Culture, Tourism. So when I got there, I have to go open my own YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, and all that, known as Inner ITV and radio. Because I tell myself, say, I'm not going to allow these mischief makers, these evildoers, to have my mission and vision unduly buried as a broadcaster. So that was what I was doing until there were several issues. I did a couple of videos, but the last one that broke the camel's back was the one when Governor Okpebholo said that one 17-year-old boy has bought 14,000 hectares of land in Edo. For that reason, he's not going to sign CFO again. And I wasn't quite comfortable with that. He made this statement on the 8th day of October 2025. So, but on the 12th day, I picked up my phone and I called the managing director of Edo GIS, the agency where they in charge of CFO and all that. Say, this is the way Governor Okpebholo talk, the land, where's land day for Edo, this 14,000 acres. Say you don't know, just as I heard it, so also he heard it. So say, when did I hear it? I said, this was broadcast from the state-owned media. It was EBS that reported it. It was upon that I built my story. But it's quite fortunate that in a very good society, persons like my humble self ought to have been celebrated, but rather I'll be getting queries through the office of Chief Press Secretary Freddy Tuato Okpebholo. They'll be giving me queries, say, why would I have gone to speak? Don't you know you are a civil servant? I've also told them, if being a public or civil servant, does that bring about enslavement for you as an individual? So that is where we are. We for me, I want to beg for support. I need some good phones and a laptop to be able to start doing my own private thing, because this job, I don't see any future for it anymore, because I will keep making videos. That's the truth. So, because for me to keep making videos, meaning the job is no longer secured. Because I can't be, like I was saying before my network took me out, I cannot bow to these shenanigans. If we have all been educated, how do we allow persons like an individual like Senator Mode Okpebholo, the worst, to be leading the best? So how do they get here? It's a question every one of us we must ask ourselves tonight. Whether you are in Canada, you are in Norway, you are in Denmark, you are in Finland, you are in Belgium, you must ask yourself, how come Someone that cannot read his own figure for his own budget. Somebody will not go fit make one simple and correct sentence. Is not the one leading over 5 million persons. That is too bad. So people are not speaking up. I'll be getting calls even from my siblings. So you're not going to leave these people. I say, no, this is my home. I don't have international passport. So I mean, I not fit there here because I be civil servant. Make I not talk. I cannot act the way some members of opposition parties have acted. That is why things are not moving. Now, Senator Monday Okpebholo has no single project to present in the last 365 days. Yet, you hear people are singing praises of him. Though he's shiny. You saw what social media president, the Murphy, the elder brother to his deputy, did. He said, though it's not shiny. Although they have been threatened. So that's what some of us are also being the kind of bullets we are receiving. So I want everyone who are currently here listening to my voice, so please help me out. Whatever you have, send it to Paul Gele. I'm sure in the coming few weeks we will have some of these things put together. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Chris, to wrap it up, what is your take in all this matter? Please, my brother. Also, Brother Chris is here, who will still be supporting him on his data. Now, data, he don't spend almost 1 hour here, since more than 1 hour here. Now, money, I beg. More the brief may go where to tell us the situation on ground. We are not on ground. We want the betterment of our state. We cannot continue to be saying because one man is in the position, when he's making wrong, we cannot talk to him. No. But at least just wrap it up so that let's call it a day, because it's 2 hours now.
I think the situation of Timothy actually called for support. Viewers all over the world are the only two way. Let's see how we can be of help to him. Christmas is coming, New Year is coming. I think we want him to smile again, and God will make him smile. 2027 is just at the corner. We must encourage our loved ones at home. When you are 70, when you are 80, when you are 90, you can't remain in Europe, America, Canada, and the rest of part of the world. We all want to come back home. Let's see how we can put more pressure, criticize the so-called democracy constructively, so that they will learn to do the best. Let's see how we can encourage our loved ones here to always toe their line on the right path. Support a better candidate rather than supporting an incompetent candidate who will not put a smile on the people's face. 2027, we must get it right. Thank you so much. Happy weekend to our viewers all over the world.
Thank you very much. That was fantastic. Mr. Timothy, can you? What is your take on all this now? Just wrap it up 1 minute so that we'll call it a day, sir.
Yes, just like what Brother Chris said, let us allow those individuals that has capacity, efficiency to be the one leading us. And because when you check between
Yeah, Mr. Timothy, your network is bad. I think we are going to call it a day now. See you guys on Tuesday for the next podcast.
Happy weekend.
Yeah. Chris is going to be here on Tuesday. Timothy is going to be here on Tuesday. So I see you guys on Tuesday. I beg, as soon as I promise, on Tuesday, may I see something to share to Timothy. I beg. God bless you now. As soon as I want to support the man, God will fill in our pocket. You guys will never lack in Jesus' name. I know God is going to empower everybody to support Mr. Timothy. God will bless every one of you. See you guys on Tuesday for the next broadcast. Good night. Bye for now.